Hey folks, just wanted to take a moment and actually say thanks to Troy over at Return Client for putting this group together. Wanted to show you what is happening on my account since I got on board with Return Client and Troy. Really phenomenal guy. You see, over the last few years, I have hired LinkedIn business relationship building companies probably 4 times, and I've blown a lot of money getting very little results. Most of these groups on the internet that are promising to get you lots of quality business meetings, what have you, on LinkedIn, they're mostly scams, and mostly they just program spam bots and just spam LinkedIn until your account gets banned. I've seen very little value from those groups. When I hired Troy with Return Client, I was cautious, but I followed him for more than a year, and I could see that he has some uniqueness in his strategies. Didn't know what those uniquenesses were, but based on the results he was talking about, I knew there was something special. So it turns out that he does have some tricks that I had no idea were possible in LinkedIn. The bottom line is results, right? So over the last 2 weeks, let me show you this. If I pop over to my account here, jump over to activity on my profile. Now, I know that's not a lot of views for many of you, and you probably are up there in the high hundreds and thousands. But for me, this is a lot of activity, and it's enough for me to meet my sales goals for the month. If I get 1 or 2 projects, I'm a happy cat. Now, notice once I brought on Return Client, this was the account setup time, and then boom, boom, we see growth week over week, just tremendous results. Now, that's just the views. But if you look over at my network has grown by about 600 connections over the last few weeks. And what's important isn't the number of connections. People mix that up. The number of connections helps you in some ways, but only to a certain degree. And the number of lions or people that just connect to everybody, that only helps you to a certain degree. Eventually, you need to get your core demographic in. Your core demographic being, for me, it's entrepreneurs, it's fractional CXOs is who I want to be connected with. And then after that, we're talking about quality communication leading to quality phone calls, leading to sales. And what I have on my calendar is the final proof I need that, hey, this money I'm investing with Return Client is paying off in spades. The volume of work that I'm seeing is tremendous. And so I just want to give a shout out to Return Client and Troy doing a phenomenal job. And he's very generous with his time. That's the other thing that's very different from the other folks I've worked with. Troy will respond and schedule a meeting with me just to brainstorm how to improve my results, even though he's got dozens of other clients that he needs to work with. So, give him a call, talk to him, see if he's got ideas that can help you accomplish your goals in this crazy time. And if you want to seize this moment and get ready for the coming business rebound that is coming, then maybe consider getting on board with Return Client like I did. I think you'll be very glad that you did.